Fairly large water moccasins right in here, and it's actually got a little bit of a stuck shed. It needs a little bit of assistance, so I've got a nice tote of water right here, lukewarm water. We're gonna put them in there, let them soak. Oh, relax, buddy. Look at that. He's gonna soak in that water. We're gonna leave him in there for the rest of the cleaning, and then at the end, when we're done, we're gonna come right back. This water's helping him a lot. On you. What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome back to my wildlife. I'm here at the Everglades Outpost Snake Room. We have not filmed a video in here yet, and good thing is there's a whole bunch of spicy meatballs in here that I gotta clean out for Martha. So what I'm gonna do is start out here with their beautiful, fairly large water moccasins right in here, and it's actually got a little bit of a stuck shed. It needs a little bit of assistance, so I've got a nice tote of water right here, lukewarm water. We're gonna put them in there, let them soak. We're gonna clean the glass of these enclosures, and then we're gonna move on to the other snakes. There's a lot of keys here at the outpost. A lot of different enclosures. This is the lucky one, here we go. Oh! Oh! The water moccasin is not happy. Okay, so let's see. No, he's very unhappy. Look at him. He's very spicy right now. Okay, there are so many keys. Which one is it? Goodness gracious. Hey, Martha. Yeah? Okay. Hey, no, I just wanted to know, which one of these 30 keys is the key to the water moccasin? Oh, okay. All right. Thanks. Oh, coño! Oh, coño! This water moccasin's not happy. Just gonna move that can right there. Now the water moccasin is good to go. This is a very defensive snake. You wouldn't want to say this animal. Whoa! You wouldn't want to say this animal is mean and out to get you or anything like that. This is a defensive animal. It does want. Okay, let me get a longer hook. Give me 1 second. This hook's a little too short for this snake. Let's see, where are the hooks? We're going to use this double hook. It's going to add more support for the snake. It's also going to distance me from this very cantankerous water moccasin. Let's see how we go. Jeez. Look at this snake. That is a huge water moccasin. Let me just readjust the hook. Hey, dude. Okay. Now, Confiscated's water moccasins, they are pit vipers. So he's looking at my legs right now. He sees the heat. Let me get right under there. I'm just gonna lift the water moccasin and put him straight into this water. There we go. I don't want to stress him out too much. Relax, buddy. Look at that. He's gonna soak in that water. We're gonna leave him in there for the rest of the cleaning, and then at the end, when we're done, we're gonna come right back. That's a very aggressive water moccasin. The biggest water moccasin I've ever handled had to be like a 5-footer. Yes, 5 feet long. It's on my Instagram. You gotta scroll down to my feed to find it. I'll probably put the photo in this video. It was huge. It was like that fat, freakishly big. Just as mean as that one. I would put it in a can like this, both the lock top, and then when I'd walk by the can, it could sense me walking by, and it would scrape the inside of the can when I'd walk by. That's a crazy snake. That's a spicy meatball. Ooh, mamma mia. So what we're gonna do is clean the glass, because this is a display. We want the glass to be nice and clean when people come see these animals. And we want to make sure this cage is clean. As you can see, there's all types of shed broken up all over the place. That's why we're soaking this animal, so it helps with the shedding process. Look how big the belly scales are. Look at that. That is the belly. Look at that. That's insane. Mamma mia. We got both sheets of glass right here. We want to get them nice and clean. Bam, 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 bam. Bam. Boom. And what I want to do is just give it a nice circular motion there, just like a wishy-washy, just like the Kung Fu Kid, you know, the wishy-washy, wish-wash. Wax on, wax off, wax on, wax off. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Here we are, about done with this. Get a little bit of debris off the glass. We want to make sure it is the best viewing panel in all of South Florida. Mamma mia! With some of the most great serpentariums in the planet being from Florida, like the Miami Serpentarium, we want to make sure we represent these animals as best as possible. So, beautiful clean glass. Perfecto. Hey buddy. Huge reticulated python. This snake is actually being moved out of this enclosure into a huge outdoor enclosure with a big water feature. Awesome for this animal, so we're gonna have to make a video on it in the future, moving it out. We're gonna wait for Martha. Okay, look at that there. Clean glass, beautiful. Ready for the kids to walk up and go, Mommy, Mommy, I want one. No kids. Anyways, I'm gonna put the lock right, and there's so many keys, I really don't want to take the key out because then I know it's gonna be a pain in the butt to find it again. Okay, let's do it. Let's see what's going on in here. Ooh, this is really cool. I'm very excited for this because this relates to the future of my personal wildlife collection. Let's see, come on. Come on. I swear, there's something in there. Guys, look at this, this is awesome. This right here, oh, stop being pissy. Look at that. That is a beaded lizard, a Mexican beaded lizard. And he's a little bit cranky because he hasn't been loved enough. Now this is one of two fairly venomous lizards. You know, back in the day, everyone would be like, oh, Komodo dragons are venomous. No, it's just the bacteria. No, it's this, it's that, blah, blah, blah. It's a mix of both. They have venom and bacteria. Beaded lizards and Gila monsters have venom, and also a lot of different monitor lizard species have primitive venom. They have primitive venom glands on their bottom jaw. Lace monitors, black throat monitors, even certain tree monitor species. So, technically there's more than 2 to 3 venomous lizard species on the planet. We have a couple dozen possibly. Hey! Let me just... Relax. Relax, it's okay. Now at first, I grabbed him on the chest because he's a bit aggressive, but then I go, well, on the top of the neck, and then I moved the chest to support the animal because I don't want him to feel threatened, because if you grab an animal by the neck, of course it's going to defend its life. If somebody came up to you and grabbed you by the neck, you wouldn't like it too. So, as you can see, I'm just holding this animal by the chest. He's kind of holding on to me too, actually. Look at that beautiful beaded lizard. Oi, coño, are you trying to bite me? No! Don't bite me, no! And as you can see, he's got a little bit of stuck shed right there. I'll help out with the loose pieces. I don't want to pull too much because if the skin's not ready, it's gonna mess up his skin. But look at that Mexican beaded lizard. It's called the beaded lizard because it's got all these fine little armored beads all over its body. This species is known to be a boreal, so it's got this long tail, and certain beaded lizard species have been found in trees, so that's what a boreal means, living up in the trees. But also found on the ground as well in burrows. They are such cool lizard species. Now this is, ooh, feisty. Look how beautiful. They have that gorgeous yellow sunset color to them. Amazing lizards, and I'm actually gonna get a beaded lizard pretty soon, so that's gonna be pretty cool. Wanna say hello? Look at that. Oh, you don't like it? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't want to stress him out too much, but I also want him to know that I'm not trying to hurt him. Because for the most part, for venomous handlers, when they have beaded lizards, sometimes they're very docile if you handle them the right way. If you treat them with respect, it's the energy you give out, the energy you get back. Obviously, if you mess up and you get bit, you're going to be in a whole lot of pain. Beaded lizards and Gila monsters are from the Heliodrome family, and I'll tell you what, that family, the venom's not going to kill you, but you're going to wish you were dead. Some people nickname Gila monsters suicide lizards. So if you get bit, there's nothing you can do, but you just want to die because it's so bad. You don't want to get nipped by one of these guys. But as you can see, he's starting to calm down. He's being a good lizard. Never mind then. So I'm just gonna hold him in my arm like this. Stop it. I'm gonna hold him in my arm like this, give him support. I'm gonna check his enclosure. It looks like he had a couple spicy meatballs. Oh no, he threw his mulch into the enclosure, into the water. So I'm gonna dump it in this trash can. I'm going to, I'm gonna put him down. How about that? Relax, little guy. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take him. I'm gonna put him right here on the floor. Stay. Sit. Stay. What I want to do is rinse this out real good. Then I'm going to fill it up with some nice, fresh H2O. Oh my goodness, that's cool. I should be a bartender if this YouTube stuff doesn't work out. Look at that. Ooh. Fresh, pristine water, Mr. Beaded Lizard. Perfection. I put that fresh water right in here. Let's see. You know, like I said, they can be arboreal and they can be subterrestrial underneath the ground. There is a good amount of mulch in here, but I'm going to add just a little bit more so he can kind of bury himself. He's such a good boy. He's staying. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Put this right here. Spread the mulch around. And then put his alligator snapping turtle shell back inside the enclosure. He uses it as a little hide. You ready, buddy? And watch this. Watch the way I handle this lizard. They'll spin just like a crocodile, so you gotta be ready to pick him up just like that. He's hissy, he's throwing a fit. Oh my god, I love Heliodorm. I love the family. They have such bulky heads. Look at that. Oh, just like I was saying, the monitor lizards having venom glands on their bottom jaw, that is the same for Gila monsters and beaded lizards. Look at this. Relax. Look how thick the bottom jaw is. Look at that. He's like, oh, did you just touch me? I like that. Relax, relax. You gonna be good? I'm gonna put him back. I don't want to stress him out too much. There's the lock. Put that right there. There we go. Right back into your little hole. Go ahead. Go home. He's like, but I don't want to go home. I want to be with you. Ooh, I want to be with you. Go home. No. Go home. Go home. He's very frustrated with the clean enclosure. Now, his glass is fairly clean. Actually, I'm going to give that a quick little spritz and a rinse and a scrub and a rub. There we go. There we go. Very good. Stay. Good boy. Stay. Okay, so there's the glass. Relax. Relax. Alright, Mr. Beaded Lizard is nice and clean. It's time to move on to the big Diamondback rattlesnake right over there. Eastern Diamondback rattlesnake. Let's do it. Alright, so let's see. Let me get the keys. Let me get the keys. There we go. Let's try and get this the first try. Let's see. It's this one. I know for sure it's that. No, it's not. Oh my goodness! I actually got it the second try instead of the 16th try. That's amazing. As you can see, the Eastern Diamondback is already aware of what's going on. Let me see, I'm going to get my can ready. Alright. This right here is an Eastern Diamondback rattlesnake. We'll use this one to open it. Look at that. It's actually got a little tiny rattler on it right now. You can see it's coming out of the enclosure, checking me out. He's very inquisitive. That is a good size Eastern Diamondback rattlesnake. Look at that. Beautiful pattern. A bit more light colored than the usual ones I see. Wow. That's like a 4-foot rattlesnake. That's a big snake right there. Not a full rattler. As I've said in past episodes, the rattler will eventually break off. It is made of keratin, the same material as your fingernails and hair. So after a certain amount of time, it gets too big and then it just falls off and cracks off when they're moving around. It's just what happens. So he's going to be in there, and as you can see, I'm going to put this right here, and you can see, thank you for this spicy meatball. Should I just grab it with my hands? There we go, look at that. That's a healthy rattler. You can see he's properly digesting everything. He's got the right amount of food in his enclosure. He's not regurgitating. He's properly digesting that food. I think that's it for poo-poo. Let me slide this over. This is what's called spot cleaning. I'm not doing a full cleaning by going throughout the whole enclosure and taking out every bit of mulch. I am just spot cleaning, so I'm taking the little bits of dookie, taking them out. Make sure this enclosure is properly closed. Perfect, perfect. There we go. The water. It's fairly clean, but you know what? Even if the water is clean, you still want to make sure it's fresh water. You want to make sure there's no gunk on the sides. So what I'll do is I'll wash my hands, wash this, wash the inside of the bowl, get all that nasty stuff out, dump it in here. There we go. And now, perfect. Nice, clean, fresh water. Even if the water's quite clear, it's still going to get stagnant. It's not moving water. It's no filtration system. It's just sitting in a bowl. So you still want to clean out that bowl, get that gunk off the sides, and make sure that enclosure is clean. All right, we're going to put the Eastern Diamondback back. I'll leave it half cracked like that so it's ready to go. There we go. I actually like this hook a lot. It's double hooked to add more support to the animal. Rattlers are like fine china. You don't want to be aggressive with them. You don't want too much weight being focused on one part of the hook. You want to distribute that weight because their ribs are very delicate. Look at that. Beautiful Eastern Diamondback. There we go. Right into the enclosure. And a nice sized enclosure, real spacey. I don't know, it's going to get really big in the future. And I'm going to close that up. Come on. There we go. And we're going to lock it. Okay, this cage comes out like this, just a little bit. It's an old school Neodesha cage. And inside here is an animal that was actually confiscated. If you come from right over here, you can see him. He's inside his little hide. This is a monocled cobra. Definitely familiar if you're used to the channel. As you can see, it's got blue hue to the eyes. It's getting ready to go through shed, so it's basically got poor vision. And I'm using a hook, but this animal is actually a venomoid. It was confiscated. Somebody had venom glands removed, so they decided they wanted one of these animals as a pet. Oh, relax. They decided they wanted one of these animals as a pet. And I guess they didn't want to deal with the danger of it having venom. So it's pretty sad. This is not just with snakes. People will do stuff like this with big cats, bears. They remove the claws, they remove the fangs. With a venomoid, they remove the venom glands. They surgically remove them. So you can see there are indents in the skull right there. Right where there's supposed to be venom glands. It's very, very skinny. I'm not going to let them play too much. Now the reason I'm still being very careful with this cobra is because even though it's a venomoid, some venomoids aren't done properly and they can still inject venom. And this animal's confiscated, like I said. Somebody had it illegally. Even without the venom, you still need a venomous snake permit to own a cobra in Florida, and that person did not have that permit. It's a very sweet snake. It's been here for a very long time, and it's still got a ton. Look at that. Look at that beautiful monocle on the backside. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is gently place him into the bucket. There we go. There you go, buddy. I'm gonna close that up. We're gonna lock it, latch it, put it right over here. And then if you look right in here, let's see. I thought I saw some spicy. There we go. There. He's been hiding spicy meatballs behind his house. They're right here. You thought you could hide your delicious meatballs, but you cannot. You cannot hide your meatballs from Chandler's wildlife. There we go. Taken care of. There's a little bit more right there. Take care of that. Cover that part up. Go. Put his little home right back where it's supposed to be. Is this glass fairly dirty? We're gonna give this glass a bit of a clean. Let me put that right there. A good wash. A good wash. Hello. Adobes TV here. Awesome. Put that right back into the trick. Gotta clean out the trick. There we go. And now we're gonna put the cobra back. Oh, it's okay. Relax, relax. Very healthy. Besides the fact of not having its venom glands, it's fairly healthy, nice good body shape. But then again, you never want to take away an animal's natural abilities. You don't want to take away its venom. You don't want to take away a cougar's fangs or claws. If you're going to get into the world of working with wildlife, you take the animal as it is. You don't take away what it's got. So let me close that enclosure. There we go. I'm going to push that back. And surprisingly, along with this venomoid, it wasn't the only one that was confiscated. There was another venomoid cobra along with that one when it was confiscated, and it's this one right here. It's an albino. The guy who made the venomoids decided he wanted an albino as well. So in here, grab that hook. There's a venomoid hiding in here. Look, his head's right on that log. See him right there? Look at that. Look, he's looking around. He's like, "What are you doing in my house, mate?" I don't know why he has an Australian accent, but I love doing Australian accents, and that's why. There we go. Hey, Cobra. Mr. Cobra. Let's see. There we go. That is a good-looking animal, but look. Take a good look at that skull right there. Right where the venom glands are supposed to be. He's got a skinny, unnatural-looking head. Just like I said, the owner decided he wanted to turn this animal into a venomoid, and sadly, that takes away its natural ability of delivering venom. Beautiful snake. I'm sorry they took your venom glands away, but at least you live here at the outpost, and not some bimbo who likes to take the venom away from snakes. Look at that beauty. And like I said, even if it's a venomoid, even if the glands are removed, people have milked venomoids and proven that if it's done properly, their venom glands can become intact again. They can grow back. So it is no. Oh my goodness! That's a lot of spicy meatballs. Oh, mamma mia! You know what? I'm gonna take all the mulch out of this one because this guy just decorated his whole exhibit. I'm gonna put the glass right there, put the hook right there. I'm going to take the water bowl out, dump it because it's disgusting. Give it a little rinse, a little spritz, a little bit of more H2O, clean it out, fill it up with fresh herb water. There we go, there we go. Put that water bowl right here. Put this right here. Put this here. And I'm going to take this completely out. I'm going to dump it because that's disgusting. Oops. Looks like I'm going to be doing some sweeping later too. Oh, look at that. Look at all the spice you mean. Oh, it's in my fingers. Oh, it's under my fingernail. Mamma mia. There we go. Perfect. Put that right back there. And what's really cool, if you didn't think there could be enrichment for snakes, that's wrong. If you take out all the substrate in an enclosure and replace it with new, fresh substrate, like cypress mulch or aspen, whenever you do that, it adds new scents and smells to the enclosure. Also, you can move stuff around the enclosure, add new logs, add new sticks. This does not just apply to venomous. I know a lot of you guys out there don't keep venomous snakes. You might have ball pythons, corn snakes, boas. There is enrichment for your pets. Just like a dog, cat, monkey, bird. Everything can have enrichment in captivity. It makes their life in captivity better. It's good for their psyche. And it's just good all around to do it for them. If you really love wildlife, you're going to do whatever you can in your capability to make that animal comfortable and happy in captivity. Just because a snake can't smile and doesn't have lips doesn't mean it's not happy. Let me see. Put that water ball right there. There we go. Clean. Put his log right here. I gotta clean his glass. You know, I gotta say, I love coming to the Everglades Outpost. It's really a pleasure coming here and helping these guys out whenever they can. Martha is an amazing, amazing manager who has done everything she can to make sure the animals at this facility are well taken care of. and they're happy. So whenever I can, I like to come down to the Everglades outpost, give them a hand, shovel poop, whatever it is. It's nice to come down here and give them a hand. They do take volunteers. If you are in South Florida and you would seriously like to put the time in, scoop some poop, clean some enclosures, and have a good time here at the Everglades outpost. Also, if you're not interested in working, that's perfectly fine. You can just visit. Coming in, the entrance fee goes back into the sanctuary. It helps out. So definitely check this place out, the Everglades outpost. Alright, so it looks like this is fairly clean. I'm gonna clean that side, clean this side. Perfect. Nice, new, clean substrate, which is going to make the snake go crazy. It's going to be flicking its tongue, it's going to be checking out the enclosure. He's going to be super stoked. Hey, buddy. Look how beautiful the snake is. Come get a look. I'm not a huge fan of morphs, but that is a beautiful albino monocled cobra. I believe this would be called a sunset as well. Come here. Alright, putting that little sausage away. Goodbye, my friend. Enjoy. Check this out, he's looking around, he's flicking his tongue like crazy. This is technically enrichment for a snake.
Glass is so clean.
It's so clean, it's like he's right here with us. Look at that. Beautiful. And like I said, this is a display, so we want to make sure the glass is nice and clean for the guests. Now, we're going to put back Mr. Feisty Water Moccasin. We started with him, and we're going to end with him. He's right in here. Move that. Cage is ready to go. He's going to go right into this section. We're going to close the glass, we're going to lock it up, and we're going to call it a day. So hopefully, it goes real smooth. Come get a look at this. You can just come slowly get a look at this. See the skin? It's frothing off. This water's helping him a lot. Oh, this water's helping him a lot. Oh my gosh. That's a crazy water moccasin. Ready? You good? Mm-hmm. Camera person needs to take a breath real quick. Like I said, the key is slow. Real slow. With a snake like this that does not want to be on the hook, you've got to go so slow it's not even funny. Whoa, whoa, watch out. It's getting ready to strike. Relax. Okay, I'm going to double hook this snake. I don't want to hurt him. There we go. Oh, 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 oh. Alright, right into the enclosure. There we go. Perfect. Alright. That is a crazy water moccasin. Alright, so close that up. Perfect. We're done. I will see you guys on the next Chandler's Wildlife. Like I said, check out the Everglades Outpost. Beautiful sanctuary. This snake room's hot. I'm ready to go get some water. You ready to get some water?
Yep.
Alright, let's get some water. I will see you guys on the next Chandler's Wildlife. Stay beautiful, my people. Bye.